Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if you're not, then I'm glad that you found me. Today I'm going to just be catching up in my journal. My intention at the beginning of the year was to do 1 page per day, and I'm actually quite a bit behind, but I'm okay with that. I've had a lot of things going on in my life. I've had multiple days off of work due to weather, so the kids have been home. And so I've just been kind of trying to enjoy my days rather than worrying about catching up in my journal. And so today I'm going to be decorating the pages that I have not journaled in yet, and then I will go ahead and do one very quick journal entry at the very end of the video. I am going to try and keep this video nice and short, and so that way you guys don't have to listen to me ramble for the next 15 minutes. I think this video is about 8 minutes or so. But I'm just going to do some minimal decorating, and then I'll go back and do some journaling. I'm actually going to be journaling quite a bit on some affirmations. MakseLife is the goal planner that I use, and I do use it for memory keeping in addition to reflections and failures that I've had, things I need to try again, and just kind of all of my heart and soul work. And they are actually doing a affirmation challenge for the month of February. They are posting 1 affirmation per day, and some affirmations really resonate with me and some I actually really struggle with. And so in a lot of these blank pages, I will be going back and looking at those affirmations from MakseLife, and I will actually be journaling on those. I actually got that idea from a friend of mine named Vishaka. She has a new Instagram account. She is a little bit more than planning over on Instagram, and she's just fabulous. She's very intentional, and she and I talk a lot about just kind of our process and everything as well. And so I'll try and remember to go ahead and put her information down in the bio of this video. So I did get that idea from her. I have done some journaling entries on those affirmations already, and it's pretty surprising at some of the things that I am uncovering. So I do have multiple journals. I have 3 basic ways of journaling. This journal was, the intention of this journal anyway, was to just have a daily recap. So my intention was to sit down at the end of the evening and just write down what happened during the day, memories that I wanted to have that the kids did or said or something silly, any frustrations or any issues that I had, and just the basics, what was happening. This is a B6 size journal, so I figured it was a really good size page for that. The A5 is just a little bit too big for me for a daily recap. Another type of journaling I have is called my process journaling, and that journaling is in a separate notebook. It is in an A5 notebook, and those are the journal pages that are not decorated. It's just sloppy pen and just getting all of my emotions out on the paper. I don't do process journaling every day. I really do it when I'm struggling or when I need some additional space to really reflect on an issue of trying to find my why for something. So if something is bothering me, I journal and I try and determine why is it bothering me, what can I do to get it to not bother me, and what other items or tasks I can do in order to just kind of work through all of that. That journal I do not show. But this journal, I do love to be able to decorate in it, and I do love to be a little bit creative. I do decorate my pages beforehand. That way I can just pick it up at any given moment and just start writing. Again, since this one was supposed to be my intentional daily journal, I have shifted on that just a little bit. And even though my priorities for this journal has shifted and it's only February, I'm really trying hard not to let it bother me. I am, however, writing on my habit tracker in my planner to try and write at least 5 or 6 sentences every single day, whether that is in this journal or in my MakseLife with my processing. It doesn't really matter to me. I just need to be able to write a little bit before I go to bed. I have found that it is just very helpful for me personally to be able to just get all of my thoughts out that have been rumbling through my head all day. I am a parent of 2. I recently just started working, and so that is definitely a new shift for me as well. I was a stay-at-home mom for 7+ years with both of the kids, and so it's just my whole priorities and everything have been shifted, and that's totally fine. I want to be able to normalize the fact that you don't have to stick with your routines if everything is kind of changing in your life. I think that you should be able to plan when you need to plan, but I also feel like you should be able to put things down when you need to and just focus on living in the moment, focus on surviving and making sure that your body is fed, your body is rested, your kids are taken care of, and that's kind of the area that I've been in recently with my life. So I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating these pages, and I'm just going to do a 1-page entry. And basically all I'm going to be writing down is exactly what I said in this video, just that I've kind of fallen off of my habits. I have tried a couple of different things. I did try morning pages. I've been seeing a lot of information about morning pages over on Instagram. A lot of people have it in their habit tracker, and from what I understand, the idea of morning pages is to write 3 pages first thing in the morning of just unsolicited thoughts, just whatever comes in your brain, you write it down. I did try that for several weeks and it just doesn't really work for me. I think that I'm just kind of in my head too much more than anything. I do have a routine where I know it works in the evening and I can write a little bit in the evening before I go to bed, or even after the kids go to bed, at any point in the evening. It just works better for me. And so I'm basically just writing that in my journal entry of things that I have realized, things that I have recognized, and me wanting to get back into the habit of journaling. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that if you have fallen off of the habits, you're not beating yourself up too much. You can get back onto them whenever you are ready. But if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and comment down below, and also let me know what your favorite time of day is for journaling. And if you do it every day, if you just do it when you need to, if you're a process journaler, just let me know down below, because I always love talking about journaling and I always love figuring out what works for everybody else, because maybe it'll give me an idea of something new to try since I'm trying to get back into my writing habits. So I am going to just go ahead and wrap up this video as I finish doing my little journal entry here. I really hope that this was helpful to you guys. If you are new to my channel, feel free to check out all of the other videos. I do a lot of planning videos. I do a lot of holy cow, I'm confused, I don't know what system I want. I've switched planners again, just real life. I try really hard to stick to content, but it's really challenging for me just because of my life in general. And I also feel like I need to be as transparent as possible. So feel free to check out any of my other videos, and thank you so very much for watching.